Australia humble Sri Lanka at home, a crushing innings victory in Gale. Kohneman and Lyon decimate Sri Lanka as Australia seal a record win. Australia utterly dominated Sri Lanka in the first test in Gale, handing the hosts their biggest test defeat ever, an innings and 242-run thrashing. The visitors, despite a rain-interrupted test, produced a near-perfect performance with bat and ball, outclassing Sri Lanka in all departments. Matthew Kohneman's 9-wicket haul and Nathan Lyon's relentless pressure shattered Sri Lanka's batting lineup. Usman Khwaja's double century 232 and Josh Inglis' debut 100 powered Australia to 654 by 6 DEC in the first innings. Sri Lanka, in response, crumbled for 165 and 247, never recovering from Australia's relentless bowling attack. With this emphatic win, Australia retained the Mullidharan Trophy, showing their supremacy in Asian conditions. Match summary: First Test, Gale. Venue, Gale, Sri Lanka. Result: Australia won by an innings and 242 runs. Player of the match, Usman Khwaja, 232 runs in first innings. Australia, first innings 654 for 6th December. Usman Khwaja 232 of 392 balls. Josh Inglis 127 on debut. Stephen Smith 114 controlled aggression. Nathan Lyon and Kohneman handy lower order runs. Sri Lanka, first innings 165 all out. Dinesh Chandimal 72 lone warrior. Nathan Lyon 4 for 78. Matthew Kohneman 4 for 86 brilliant variation. Sri Lanka second innings, 247 all-out follow-on enforced. Jeffrey van der Say 53 resistance at the end. Angelo Matthews 41 brief fight back. Kohneman and Lyon combined 8 wickets to wrap up the match. How Australia clinched this historic win. Australia's victory was built on 3 key pillars: dominant batting, disciplined spin bowling, and relentless pressure on Sri Lanka's batters. 1 Keycap Khwaja's marathon knock and Australia's record-breaking batting. Usman Khwaja's 232 was a masterclass in playing spin on turning tracks. His patience and technique frustrated Sri Lanka's bowlers, allowing Australia to dictate terms from day one. Josh Inglis, on debut, smashed 127 off 193 balls, giving Australia an unstoppable total of 654 for 6th December. This was Australia's highest ever total in Asia, proving their adaptability to subcontinent conditions. How Sri Lanka struggled. Their bowlers failed to extract movement or spin on what was expected to be a turning pitch. Lack of discipline in bowling lengths allowed Australia to settle in and dominate. Key stat: Australia batted 154 overs in their sole innings, Sri Lanka batted just 106.5 overs across 2 innings combined. To keycap Australia's ruthless bowling attack, Lyon and Kohneman ripped through Sri Lanka. Australia's 3-pronged spin attack of Lyon, Kohneman, and Murphy ensured Sri Lanka never found rhythm. Nathan Lyon's 7 wickets in the match kept constant pressure with attacking lines. Matthew Kohneman 9 wickets in the match was the game-changer, utilizing sharp turn and bounce to unsettle Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka lost 5 wickets for just 9 runs in the first innings, a complete batting collapse. How Sri Lanka's batters faltered. Poor shot selection and over-reliance on sweep shots led to repeated dismissals. Failure to rotate strike against Australia's spinners allowed them to settle into rhythm. Lack of partnerships, Sri Lanka's highest stand was just 69 runs. 3 keycap clinical follow-on and swift finish by Australia. With a 489-run deficit, Sri Lanka had no way back in the match. Mitchell Starc removed Oshta Fernando early, setting the tone for another collapse. Sri Lanka lost 7 wickets for just 15 runs across both innings in an hour. Only Van der Say and Matthews showed resistance, but it was merely delaying the inevitable. Key stat: Sri Lanka recorded their biggest ever test defeat, surpassing their previous worst by an innings and 239 runs against India in 2017. Key takeaways: why Australia dominated. Tactical masterclass: Australia adapted their batting approach to neutralize Sri Lanka's spinners. Relentless spin attack. Kohneman and Lyon exposed Sri Lanka's weaknesses against high-quality spin. Follow-on enforcement. Australia's aggressive mindset ensured Sri Lanka had no chance to recover. Smith's captaincy genius. Stand-in skipper Steve Smith rotated his bowlers masterfully, never allowing Sri Lanka breathing space. What this means for the series. With this record-breaking victory, Australia have retained the War Muralidharan Trophy, taken a 1-0 lead in the two-match series, shown their adaptability on spinning tracks, sending a warning to Asian teams ahead of the next World Test Championship cycle. Can Sri Lanka recover in the second test in Gale on 6 February, or will Australia complete a clean sweep? Final verdict. This was a statement victory from Australia, batting dominance, bowling mastery, and flawless execution. With this innings and 242-run triumph, Australia have cemented their position as the top test side in the world.
And every heartbeat feel the roar. With bat and ball, we're legends born. Colors bright, the picture light. For India, we'll always fight. From Delhi to the coastlines wide, the cheers are loud like ocean's tide. Every swing of hopes we chase, victory shines on every face. Shala India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirit soar, creating hearts forevermore. Spinning dreams like stars at night, swinging beams pure dynamite. Feel the blazing glory's flame, every playing of a name. Unity in every crowd, voices strong and spirits proud. Together we ignite the spark, guided by that inner eye. India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore. Every chant the spirit soar, creating hearts forevermore.
And every heartbeat feel the roar. With bat and ball, we're legends born. Colors bright, the picture light. For India, we'll always fight. From Delhi to the coastlines wide, the cheers are loud like ocean's tide. Every swing of hopes we chase, victory shines on every face. Java India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore. Spinning dreams like stars at night, swinging beams through dynamite. Feel the blazing glory's flame, every play another name. Unity in every crowd, voices strong and spirits proud. Together we ignite the spark, guided by that inner Java India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore. swinging beams, pure dynamite. Feel the blazing glory's flame, every play another name. Unity in every crowd, voices strong and spirits proud. Together we ignite the spark, guided by that inner arch of our envy rising high. Underneath the painted sky, with every chant the spirits soar, cricketing hearts forevermore.